Okay, so right now we're able to create a program that will establish a connection between the victim and the hacker. So you can think of what our program is doing right now is creating this yellow line or this pipe or socket in which we can use to transfer data. Now, using the code that we wrote so far, as you can see, we were able to establish this connection, but we didn't send or receive anything. We literally established the connection and then the connection was gone, and that was it. That was the end of it. Now, let's go back to our program and let's try to send and receive some data. Now, first of all, I actually forgot to close the connection. So it's a good practice to close the connection when you're done with it. So we can close the connection by doing connection.close. Now, what we want to do is to be able to send data and receive it. So we already have the connection established. Therefore, sending data is actually very, very easy. To do that, all we have to do is do connection.send, and then we can send any string that we want between the two brackets. So for example, let's send a message saying that the connection has been established. And I'm also gonna put a new line character before and after the message so it can be easily read. And let's test this out. So first of all, we're going to listen for incoming connections here. And then we're going to run our program just like we were doing. And if we go now to our computer, as you can see, we managed to send this string from the Windows machine to the Kali machine. And you can see that data has been received on the Kali machine. Now, this is cool. Let's try to receive data on the Windows machine. So, if we want to receive data on this computer, all we have to do is type connection.recv, so short for receive, and then we have to specify a buffer size. So I'm gonna set this to 1024. Basically, this is the size of each batch of data. So we'll be able to receive a maximum of 1024 bytes at a time. Now this function, so connection.receive, will actually receive the data, but we're not storing this data anywhere. So I'm going to create a variable called received data is equal to this, and then let's just print the received data. And now if I run my program, so again, first of all, let's go and listen for incoming connections. Then we're gonna run our program, and you can see that this time the program kind of paused execution. The reason for this is it first of all sent connection established. So if we go now in here, you can see that it sent us a message saying connection established, and you can see that this has paused as well because right now we're at this line, and this line is waiting for data to be sent so that it receives it using the receive function. So now if I send anything, let's send this is a test. Now the connection is terminated. You can see that data has been sent and received. And if we go back on our command prompt, you'll see that we received this is a test and it got printed on screen. So this is perfect. Now we're able to send data between the two computers connected using the socket that we created previously. And like I said, as you can see right now, all we're sending is normal text. We're not really sending any codes. We're not really hacking anything. You can see that what we have is something similar to a chat. So you can actually implement a chat or a messenger app using sockets, just like what we've seen right now. So this goes to prove what I said is you can use sockets in so many scenarios, and I'm just using it to create a backdoor because this is a hacking course, but you can use it whenever you need to transfer data or establish a connection between two computers. Now this is it for this lecture. I just wanted to show you how to send and receive data using sockets. In the next lecture, we're going to see how we can use this program that we have so far. I wouldn't even call it a backdoor so far. So we're going to see how we can use this program as a backdoor so that we can send system commands from the Linux machine and receive the results on this machine as well.